And now, WZDX Sports with Mo Carter.
The Southwestern Athletic Conference was the first FCS conference to postpone college football due to COVID-19. Other FCS conferences followed suit. Now the SWAC is ready for play on the gridiron, and today was the unofficial start for the 2021 spring season. This morning was day one of SWAC Virtual Media Days. Dr. Charles McClelland, the commissioner of the SWAC, says that a lot of lessons were learned while not participating in football during the fall, and what they learned will be applied in the spring. For example, football teams will be tested multiple times during the week, with the last test coming no less than 48 hours before the game. The SWAC commissioner also citing that every institution will work hand in hand with local health officials to determine attendance policies for each football contest. McClelland also confirming that the SWAC has multiple backup plans in place if there are any stoppages.
We are excited about where we are. We are excited about our coaches. We're excited about our student athletes. And again, the Southwestern Athletic Conference is committed to moving forward. We are hoping that we can get a handle nationally on this coronavirus. The one thing that we've been teaching is stay socially distanced, wash your hands, and wear your mask. And we're going to enforce those things at our games.
Now, during Virtual Media Days, the SWAC also unveiling its Spring 2021 preseason football team. Alabama A&M was well represented. The Bulldogs had 9 preseason all-conference players, including 5 on the first team. Adu Fatai Ibrahim, tight end Kendrick Johnson, linebacker Marcus Cushion, cornerback Amari Holloway, and kicker Spencer Corey were all on the first team. Quarterback Akil Glass and wide receiver Xavion Moore were on the second team. Coach Connell Maynor told us that he really missed coaching in the fall, which was something he hadn't done in quite a while. But now he's got a month to get his guys ready and prepared to compete for a SWAC title.
We're no different from anybody else. I got a great coaching staff, and we got some players, and we competed last year, and so we expect to compete this year coming up and have a chance at the end of the season.
I think that we could be even better than we were last year. And I think we averaged like 34 points. I think our goal is offense to average 40, 45 points. And I think that's a realistic possibility for us.
A&M opens up their 2021 campaign on February 27th at home against East Division foe Alcorn State.